Good morning all. Yeah, up to Sunday in the week, so what have I done? I raked some hay last night or yesterday, so we're going to have a crack at putting some into some round rolls. With the weather we've been having, it's just been a bit of a pain to try and get hay into a square. So yeah, I'm just trying to at least get one paddock pressed. So yeah, I raked all that up last night, yesterday afternoon. So yeah, we're just going to let that, obviously we've got a nice day today, weather-wise, 25 degrees, so hopefully we can get a bit of sun on it and then whack it into a bale. So I'm just feeding out some beans at the moment, just to the, these are all the coal ewes. I'll just keep ticking away, and beans are no dearer than barley, so you're getting better bang for your buck with the beans, I think. So I've got a few in the silo, so I might as well feed them out before we start harvest, yeah. So that's what I'm doing here today, and then we'll duck back and have a look at the hay on the way home. But I just put a new battery in this camera, and it's only got like 10% on it, so I'll have to duck home and grab another battery, and then we'll go for a little tour around the hay. So yeah, that's what the game is today. G'day, how are we? So you can see we've started pressing hay. I think Matt said the moisture was around that 15 to 20%, so obviously there's a couple of hot patches in there where there was a bit of cape weed stuck to the ground, but no, we're pretty happy with it. Looks good, looks like it's doing a good job. Nice cover edge on the wrap and everything like that, so really happy with that. I think they got a bit of weight in them. Well, we kicked one before, that seemed alright. So yeah, she's a beaut. I like that. I like how the wrap covers the edge. He's got that set up perfect. So really happy with that. Really happy to get something into a bale. So we might chase him up, and we'll catch him and see if we can get him filming baling one out. And we've got 7 already. That's good going. It actually almost might get a little bit dry today. So we might have to come back later on tonight or something like that. But no, he'll it's going well. It's better than not getting any hay into a bale at any rate. Yeah, you can see here there's a bit of that sort of cape weed stuff, and it was still pretty wet. So yeah, Dad had a pretty dirty paddock for hay. But no, we'll drive around and we'll go and have a look at check a few things, and then we might go back home and
have a rest.
Have a rest. We might wash out the silos, and then we'll might go fishing. Yeah. So that's the plan. Here we go. Can I go?
No.
No, you can go. Come in, let's have a cuddle.
G'day, how are we? So we're up to Sunday in the week. We're doing hay. As you would have saw the other day, I raked a bit. So yeah, the baler's just finishing off now. We sort of baled a bit yesterday, arvo, then it dried off, and then we come back last night and did a few, and now he's just finishing off the last of it this morning, because yeah, they're talking 5 to 10 today or tonight. So yeah, obviously you can tell they're not squares, they're rounds. So as I said, we just want to get something into a bale, and I'm only going to feed it to my own sheep. So no, I'm pretty happy with it, happy with the rolls. He's done a great job of it. So yeah. So yeah, I'll just cart a few now, and then yeah, I'm not stressed if I don't get them all carted before the rain. Obviously with the rolls, it doesn't really matter as much. But do have something to share. We made a purchase there at a clearing sale, I think it would have been 2 weeks ago now. So yeah, we ended up buying a new to us, very old second-hand truck, but nah, it's coming in quite handy actually. Yeah, so here she is, the old Inter. I don't know what it is, a D D1710. So yeah,
The radio works.
the radio works.
The radio works.
She's like Mickey Mouse. We had to fix the seat up a bit, do a few things like that. But no, I'm going to try and keep her in, try and keep it in good condition because it's a really nice old truck. So I'm going to try and take a bit of pride in it. It's got a 6-cylinder in it, straight 6 petrol. I don't know what size it'd be. But nah, it's doing it holds six rounds. So I think it's a 14-foot tray or something like that. So yeah, nah, she tips it off and does all its things. So nah, and I didn't really pay much for it, to be honest. I was very lucky at the auction. I sort of just went there and thought, oh, if it goes for cheap, you know, it'd be handy to put a tank on or something for harvest. And yeah, we ended up getting it for sort of $2,000. So yeah, can't go wrong. So that's what we're doing this morning, but then I'm knocking off. I'm actually having an afternoon off. So yeah, we'll cart a bit of hay this morning and do that. And then yeah, we'll see how much rain we get. We're supposed to be shearing this week as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes getting dry sheep. G'day, how are we? So yeah, you can tell this chute's on 2 wheels instead of 4. The old man was driving through the paddock and the old ball joint popped out of the sort of wishbone here. So yeah, you can see she's had a bit of an issue. So yeah, it's got all the got the hub off and everything like that now. So yeah, CV boot's just sitting there, but it's all good. So we're going to straighten all that out now and try and weld her up and get this ball joint back into where it's supposed to be. And then we'll be able to, yeah, put it all back together and hopefully get it on the road. Well, not really on the road, just more just for in the paddock. So we'll do that now and see how it goes. Good morning everyone, how are we? Sorry I haven't done much filming lately. We've been shearing. Yeah, shearing. We've actually put on an apprentice for next year, so in the workshop, which is good, and he's going to help me out with some farm work as well over harvest. So
He's a new worker.
don't listen to Maeve. So yeah, we've just been trying to get all that sorted and get him started. So, which is good. It'd be good to have someone in the workshop to help me out, so then I can get a bit more done on the farm and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a mob of sheep. These are all the ewes that I classed up before shearing, obviously, to join to merino. So yeah, we ended up shearing just short of 1,000. So we shore all the lambs and all the ewes. So I think there was 600 and about 800 breeders or something like that. And then yeah, there was yeah, I don't know, just about 300 lambs that we shore. We've still got probably 150 lambs. Oh no, not that many. Maybe 100 lambs that were out of that late joining to shear yet, but we'll get to that after harvest. I think we'll just we'll put a bit of click or jet them or do something like that. So yeah, so the plan of attack today is, we're obviously on a Sunday, so I had got the weekend. Cricket yesterday, which was good. That was a good short game actually. We were finished by 3:30. So yeah, didn't have to do much. We got the win. So yeah, yeah, and it's been awfully windy for a week, and yeah, not as much rain as what we were predicted. So very good that way. Gonna go raking hay tomorrow to get some squares done. We had rolls done. I don't know if I've showed you any of that as well. So yeah, I've been very slack on the camera. Yeah, we ended up bailing one paddock of rolls. So we got 230 odd off it, so which is good. So they're all carded. Yeah, carded with the little red truck. Worked a treat actually. So ended up getting 10 on it at once actually in the end. So yeah, it was really good. So yeah, we'll get these in. They're pretty mad. They've just been shorn, so, and they're all younger sheep, so they're sort of crazy off their head. They nearly pushed one of the fences over before, so I might just leave the dog in the back of the ute for now and try and get Maven in to help me, but she's off her head today as well, so we'll see what happens. Righto. G'day. Yes, so I didn't do much filming of me drafting those sheep because it turned into an absolute shit show. Got the sheep in fine, no worries. Yeah, then they, obviously it was a fair size mob. I think there was 300. Oh, I think there's, yeah, a good 300 there at least. And got him in the old pen here, and you would have seen on the, there's a bit of a time lapse I had on there, me trying to push him in the yard. They proceeded to snap a post over here, yeah, push that fence over and just flood over that. And you know when ewes go over a fence and it's mesh, they get their legs caught. It wasn't pretty. I wasn't very happy, and it's a Sunday, and yeah, I didn't film after that because you just would have seen me angry and mad, so we gave up on that one pretty quickly. So what I'm doing now is I am going to put the rams in the stock crate. I've got the crossbred rams to put out, and to be honest I couldn't be bothered going digging my trailer out, and I think it's got a flat tyre, my old sheep trailer, so I thought, well, stock crate's on the truck and I'll just go and use that. So we're putting 8 crossbred rams out of the back of the stock crate, so we're going to do that now, and then yeah, we'll be done with sheep work for the day. I just got to find a panel now because I stole the panel to fix my sheep yards. So at the moment my yards at the shearing shed consist of a whole lot of wire, some Thornton sheep panels, and yeah, not much else. So I think I'm going to have to start refurbing my yards at the house, but we'll get to that one day eventually. So we'll get these rams up in the crate now and then tip them out at the other end. So yeah, that's them. I don't know how many there. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 8 there. 8 there, so I think that'll be plenty. I think the mob's about 300, so yeah, plenty of rams in there for that. So what's that? That's yeah. Nah, we'll just chuck them all out, so then I know they won't get out anywhere else. So this is the way to do it. Big boys, enjoy your ride. Oh well, it's time to put the big fellas out. So yeah, we'll tip the gate down and hopefully they'll find their way to the mob. I tried not to scare the mob away too much, but they should be all right. They're just over there, so I'm sure the boys will sniff it out. That's their job. Watch me put this gate down and probably drop it on my head. I dare say they'll soon sniff that out. So yeah, this paddock, this is the paddock where I had the lambs running. So I had that tetraploid ryegrass or whatever. So you can see that's it. That's it there. It's that higher, the higher ryegrass, where this is just the old run-of-the-mill Wimmera rye, I'd say. Then yeah, there's clover down there. You'll see the clover's flowering now. So obviously it's got quite rank. It's got high. I had a mulcher in here. I actually mulched. I don't know if he cut this bit. Yeah, he did. He did cut this here, I think. Yeah, so yeah, that tetraploid has just gone off its head since it's been cut. So that's been cut and it's come back. You can see, yeah, you can see right there it was actually cut. You can see the cut mark in it, and it's grown that much in probably, oh, it'd be 3 weeks, if that. So yeah, it's good stuff. But nah, so obviously it's got a bit too high now for lambs, like they've got to try and walk through it, and I cut tracks through it, but I thought, well, I'm going to put my lambs back over the other side of the forest now where there's a bit shorter feed, but it's still pretty fresh for November because we've been having all this late rain. So yeah, I'll get them over there onto that, and they'll do better on that now because they're shorn as well. So yeah, there you go, the mob's found them. So they can go and chase some tail for 6 weeks. The big boys. They're in pretty good nick, so I don't think they're I don't think the rams shouldn't work because they're not in order. So yeah, and all the ewes have come out of the skin really well. So they'll go and sniff some tail and work it out between themselves. And yeah, so that's the plan with this. Yeah, as I said, I probably could have cut it for silage, but nah, it'll be right. It'll hold on for next year. And if we, well, we don't really need any more rain, but if we keep getting rain over the summer, this will just keep giving us green pick. So yeah, we might be able to even finish some more lambs on it, or even yeah, just keep the ewes ticking away without feeding them. Yeah, get an extra feed before we have to put on the stubbles or something like that. So yeah, it's a win-win really. I'll take it. Raking hay tomorrow, but yeah, like I said, we've bailed one paddock into rolls, and yeah, gonna go squares for the next one. So we'll have a look at the outlook on the rain. They're saying it might rain tomorrow night, so we might rake tomorrow, or we might hold off till Tuesday morning. So I'll make a call on that in the morning. But now I've just got to run this stock crate over to the neighbour that we own it with. He needs it because he's shearing this week, so I'll run that back, and then yeah, I've got to go clean up the workshop because we're actually, yeah, like I said, putting an apprentice on next year, so got to sort of make him a space in the shed, and yeah, give him his own little area he can work out of, and yeah, exciting things to happen in the future.